Hello chess fans, this is Chess to Impress with coverage from the second leg of the 2016 Grand Chess Tour held in Leuven in Belgium, not too far from Brussels, Belgium in Europe. Same players apart from one player, the local player Laurent Freycinet was replaced by the 15th world champion Viswanathan Anand, and they played the same as in Paris, 2 days of rapid and 2 days of blitz. This video is about the first rapid day, 25 minutes per player for the game plus a 10-second increment per move. This is from the first round. This is Maxime Vacher-Lagrave, white, and Viswanathan Anand is black. That bishop of course cannot be taken, because if Anand takes the bishop, then there is knight takes h6, winning the queen. So Anand played queen c7, and the position is about equal. One other idea of bishop h6 was to attack the pawn on g7 twice, attacked by both bishop and knight, and here Vacher-Lagrave took the pawn, knight takes g7, and that's a mistake, because now Anand hit with the piece sacrifice, knight takes f2, and after king takes f2, which is forced, he penetrates with his queen. King e3 and another strong move, queen g2, attacking the knight with both queen and rook. Vacher-Lagrave played queen e2, and that's a losing move. He was lost anyway, but here Anand struck with rook takes f3 check, queen takes, and then bishop takes d4, and the king has to let the queen go, and after king takes d4, queen takes f3. Black was material up and had a winning position. This is from round 3, and again we're looking at Anand. He's playing black against Fabiano Caruana, and we're only 8 moves into the game. This is the position after 8 bishop f1 to c4 from Caruana. Only 8 moves, position is equal, and here Anand could have played, for example, knight e7, and it's a normal game. But he blundered with bishop g4, and now there is a double attack in the position. Caruana said afterwards that he didn't see it immediately, but then he saw that bishop takes g8 wins a piece, because if that bishop is taken, then there is the nice move queen c4, attacking both the bishop on c5 and the rook on g8, winning a piece. Anand decided not to take on g8 and just play the position a piece down, like nothing happened, and amazingly he was able to make a draw at the end. And Caruana in his interview didn't even seem that upset. He said it reminded him of a game Larry Christensen against Anatoly Karpov from the 1993 Hoogovens tournament in the Netherlands. And I'll quickly show you that position. Christensen white, Karpov black, and the former world champion fell into a similar trap. He played bishop f8 to d6 in his position, and a little queen retreat, queen d1, attacking both that bishop and the knight on h5, and Karpov resigned on the spot. Also from round 3, sworn enemies Vladimir Kramnik white and Veselin Topalov black. No handshakes before or after the game. Kramnik had been pushing for the whole game, but here the position is equal. Not much material left, and the f-pawn looks dangerous, but position is equal. Here Kramnik blundered. He played f5, f6, and missed the tactic rook g4. What he should have played was something like knight f3, or just try and give a perpetual with rook a8, king g7, rook a7. He played f6 and missed the tactic rook g4 check, because the king now has to let the protection of the knight go. He cannot go to f5 because of the bishop on d3. And after king e5, rook takes g5. Topalov quickly won with this extra piece. A bitter pill for Kramnik. Next one. We saw the 15th world champion Anand blunder a piece in the opening, and his successor Magnus Carlsen did the same. This is the position after 11 moves in the 5th round. Nakamura white, Carlsen black, and Nakamura has just recaptured the knight on f3, and here Carlsen blundered. Knight takes d5 to regain the pawn is a blunder. He should have taken on c3 first and then take with the queen on d5. That's the most accurate move. Maybe he forgot that he had to take on c3 first. He very quickly made the knight takes d5 move. He played the move immediately, and Nakamura won a piece with knight takes d5, queen takes d5, and the bishop on d4 is unprotected. Taking on d2 with check as an in-between move doesn't work either, because then the queen recaptures, and by recapturing then covers the knight, so the knight is no longer, the queen is no longer to take that knight on d5. Carlsen took on f3 and played a few more moves, but resigned after the 17th move. Two world champions who blunder a piece in the opening, quite remarkable. Let's go to the last one. Also from round 5, white Fabiano Caruana and black Wesley So. Black has a pawn on d2 and he is winning. But he is not winning by queening the pawn immediately, which is what So played, because now Caruana has a perpetual check with queen takes h6, which he played, and after king e8 there is the queen retreat back to e3, and the king cannot escape their perpetual check. He cannot go to g8 either, because then there's queen h7 check, king f8, queen h6, and we return to the same position. So this is a draw. But Caruana either didn't see it or decided to play for a win, even though he was a queen down. He played rook takes b4, and that is a blunder, because I will show you the remaining moves. Here on the 48th move, So sacrifices extra queen for a mating attack, because after queen f1 check, Caruana resigned, because there is nothing he can do. King g4 and queen f5 checkmate are the next moves. This is the position, the standing after the first day. Viswanathan Anand didn't play in Paris, but made his presence felt in Brussels by taking the lead after the first day. And you can see the scores of the other players, and it's quite remarkable that the proud winner of Paris is now in bottom place, Hikaru Nakamura, and also world champion Magnus Carlsen, who finished second in Paris, is now very near the bottom, together with another former world champion, Vladimir Kramnik. Hope you liked the coverage of day one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you for coverage of day 2 of the Grand Chess Tour in Leuven in Belgium. Thank you for watching.